find that when I meet people in their latter years of life who are in good working order, it's because they're active. And you might have heard of the Blue Zone. National Geographic looked at groups of people who commonly live till a very long life. In fact, they even eventually wrote a book called The Blue Zone. And the three main people that they looked at was the Okinawans, which is a Japanese group. I think it's an island, and they commonly live to their into their hundreds. But it's not just long life, it's quality of life. These people are still active, even when they're 100.
Imagine you're in your late 50s or 60s, pondering how much time you'll have left once you reach your 70s. Every year starts to feel increasingly valuable, and your body is already dropping subtle hints about your longevity. While some people in their 70s are energetic and vibrant, others battle fatigue and health issues. What's the difference? Often it boils down to certain key indicators, small but meaningful signs pointing toward your future. In this video, we'll explore 8 indicators that can predict how many healthy years you might enjoy after 70. These aren't mere guesses. They're based on real observations from doctors and researchers studying people who live longer, healthier lives. By the end of this video, you'll understand what to look out for in your health and daily habits. More importantly, you'll learn how to boost your odds of a longer, healthier life. Stay until the end, because you might overlook minor details that significantly impact your future. Before we begin, comment below letting us know where you're watching from and what health topic you'd like us to cover next.
We had a young couple. How old were they? She was 78, he was 82, and they looked good. Now, 78, you can have a few wrinkles. Yes, they do come. But her forehead and her cheeks were hardly lined. You know, she had wrinkles in the edges here. And they swim 2 kilometres on Coffs Harbour Beach every morning, winter and summer. That's halfway down the east coast of Australia. I said, no wonder you guys look good. They didn't realise that they were causing a release of this human growth hormone every morning as they did their 2 kilometre swim on Coffs Harbour Beach.
The power of balance. Standing on one leg. Let's start with something unexpected, your ability to balance on one leg. It may sound trivial, but this simple test reveals a lot about your future. Research has identified balance as a powerful predictor of longevity. People in their 70s who can comfortably stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds often enjoy longer, healthier lives. Conversely, those who struggle with balance are at higher risk for falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. Consider 2 men, Frank and Henry, both in their early 70s. Frank is fit and active, practicing yoga daily, walking regularly, and effortlessly balancing on one leg. Henry, on the other hand, hasn't prioritized balance exercises. When he attempts the same test, he immediately wobbles and grabs for support. Henry sees this as normal aging, but it's actually a warning sign. Poor balance points to weakening muscles, declining coordination, and even early neurological concerns. Balance is more than physical stability. It's a window into your overall health. Strong balance indicates your muscles, brain, and nervous system are harmoniously connected. Fortunately, balance can improve. Simple daily exercises like standing on one foot, walking heel to toe, or practicing Tai Chi can significantly enhance your stability, muscle strength, and cognitive function. Try it now. Stand and lift one foot. Can you hold it steady for 10 seconds? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Improving your balance today means a steadier, healthier future. Remember, balance isn't only about avoiding falls. It's about maintaining independence and quality of life.
Even doing this health bounce, I can feel my second heart, my calf muscles strengthening. Some people say, I'm not going to get on the rebounder because, I'm out of balance. Well, guess how you get into balance? By rebounding. If you're not used to this, at first you might be a little unstable, but the more you do it, you will notice you will get your balance. Your balance is set by the bottom of your feet and by the fine mechanisms in your ear. And so rebounding resets those fine mechanisms in your ear and resets the soles of your feet.
The strength of your handshake, grip strength. Next, let's examine grip strength. You might overlook the importance of your handshake, but grip strength strongly reflects your overall health. As you age, a strong grip suggests healthy muscles, good circulation, and a robust nervous system. In contrast, weak grip strength may signal muscle loss, frailty, and increased health risks. Meet Annie and Evelyn, both 78 years old. Annie stays active, lifts light weights, handles household chores with ease, and never struggles to open jars or carry groceries. Evelyn, however, notices tasks becoming difficult. Twisting lids and carrying bags feel challenging. She attributes it to aging, unaware that weakening grip strength might signal decreasing muscle mass, frailty, and reduced lifespan. Grip strength is more than hand muscle power. It's a direct indicator of overall physical condition. Studies confirm people with stronger grips have better cardiovascular health, lower chronic disease risk, and reduced cognitive decline. Weak grip strength can warn of sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss that increases injury risks and makes daily tasks harder. The good news: you can rebuild grip strength easily. Exercises like squeezing a stress ball, using hand grippers, or lifting light weights can significantly enhance your hand strength, circulation, and coordination. If your handshake feels weaker or daily tasks grow difficult, don't ignore it. Start grip strengthening exercises today to secure your independence and resilience as you age.
I went to New Zealand, and the lady I stayed with said to me, "I do a 5K walk every morning. Would you like to join me?" It's through the forest. I said, "I would love to. I don't have to get the kids up. I don't have to put the washing on the line. I don't have to get the breakfast going," because I still had a few teenagers at home then. Well, after about 3 kilometres, I could hardly keep up with her. And she was twice my size, 10 years younger. The next day when I woke up, I could hardly move. I could hardly move. She said, "Are you coming, Barbara?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." How can I not go? I'm the health teacher. I'm in their town giving health lectures. Anyway, I definitely couldn't keep up with her this morning. And every time she turned around, she said, "You going?" "Yeah, fine, fine." Oh dear, did it hurt? It hurt.
Walking speed. Your pace reflects your health. Finally, let's discuss walking speed. Believe it or not, your walking pace is a reliable predictor of longevity. Research shows seniors who maintain a brisk pace tend to outlive those who slow down considerably. Walking speed is closely linked to muscle strength, cardiovascular health, and cognitive function. Take Rose and Clara, both 75. Rose walks daily, moves confidently, and tackles stairs without hesitation. Clara has slowed considerably, feeling unsteady and needing frequent breaks. Rose's pace indicates strong overall health, while Clara's slowdown may hint at underlying issues like muscle deterioration, poor cardiovascular health, or early neurological decline. Your walking speed is a powerful reflection of vitality. Brisk walking signals effective heart, lung, and muscle function. Conversely, a slower pace may indicate health struggles. If short walks leave you breathless or you frequently stop, pay attention. It's a clear sign to address. Fortunately, walking speed can be improved. Begin with regular short walks, gradually increasing pace and distance. Don't ignore a slowdown. How quickly you move today can determine your mobility tomorrow. Walking isn't just physical. It boosts mood, memory, and reduces chronic disease. Lace up your shoes, get moving, and invest in a healthier, longer future.
This also explains why so many people are not well. It also explains why we have a lot of mental illness today. It also explains why people are aging far too young. It has a lot to do with sleep. Now, there are things that will definitely stop sleep. If you wake in the night, can't sleep, the worst thing you can do is look at your phone. Because remember what those devices are giving off, blue light? Yes, it's a different frequency to the sunlight, so you won't get the benefits of sunlight, but it's similar enough to give your brain the message, daytime, wake up. You won't sleep after you've looked at your phone, or very difficult to get back.
The quality of your sleep. Sleep patterns. Sleep is far more than mere rest. It's the crucial period when your body repairs tissues, strengthens immunity, and flushes toxins from your brain. Your nighttime sleep quality can be a strong indicator of your lifespan. Seniors over 70 who consistently get restful sleep tend to live longer, healthier lives. Conversely, poor sleep can lead to cognitive decline, heart issues, and weakened immunity. Imagine Walter and George, two men in their mid-70s. Walter follows a consistent nightly routine, sleeps roughly 7 hours, and wakes feeling energized. George, on the other hand, battles restless nights, tossing and turning, waking frequently, and feeling drained each morning. Over time, Walter maintains good health, while George begins experiencing brain fog, persistent fatigue, and blood pressure issues, all linked to inadequate sleep. Quality sleep isn't merely about time spent in bed, it's about restful, uninterrupted sleep. Even 8 hours of restless sleep can hinder your body's healing processes. Factors like stress, unhealthy diets, lack of exercise, or conditions such as sleep apnea can disrupt sleep quality. Fortunately, you can take steps to enhance your sleep. Limit screen use before bedtime. Establish a nightly routine, get morning sunlight, and avoid heavy nighttime meals. Sleep isn't just about rest. It's vital for optimal mental and physical health.
But what I'm going to show you today, how your brain need never deteriorate. God never meant the brain to deteriorate. Yes, the body will deteriorate, but you can slow that down. But the brain need never deteriorate. Isn't that wonderful news? It's wonderful news because it means everyone in this room, their brains need never deteriorate. But it's very sad news because we know so many people whose brains are deteriorating. Is that right? The current figures in Australia are 1,700 cases of dementia are being diagnosed every week. Scary, isn't it? If you can't, it's time to learn. Whether you're 9 or 90, got that? I love the story of the 92-year-old man who learned to play the piano. Most people in their latter years find it hard because they're dehydrated, they're having too much coffee, they're going to bed they're not exercising. Exercise has got nothing to do with age. If you don't use this body, you will lose the strength of it.
The depth of your relationships. Social connections. Social interactions matter far more than most realize. Strong social bonds are powerful predictors of longevity beyond age 70. Studies confirm that seniors with active friendships, family relationships, or community involvement typically enjoy longer, healthier lives. In contrast, loneliness elevates the risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Consider Alice and Betty, both 77. Alice stays socially engaged, connecting regularly with friends, joining a book club, and cherishing time with her grandchildren. She laughs often and feels deeply fulfilled by her relationships. Betty, however, spends much of her time alone, rarely contacting friends or family. Over months, Betty becomes isolated, her mood deteriorates, and her physical health declines. Human connection isn't just emotionally fulfilling, it directly impacts your physical health. Interacting with others releases beneficial brain chemicals, like oxytocin and serotonin, which reduce stress and boost overall well-being. Conversely, loneliness can provoke inflammation linked to age-related diseases. If you've become withdrawn, even small steps like reaching out to an old friend or joining a social group can significantly enhance your health and longevity.
Her emotions go down that panic pathway. She doesn't realise what's happening. And then as the days go by, she starts to panic more and more, even at little things that don't seem to be very big. Her husband takes her to the doctor. He refers her to a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist says, "We found the cause of all your problems. You get panic attacks. You will need to be on medication, probably for the rest of your life." Whew! When she goes home, her mother says, "What did he say?" He said, "I get panic attacks." What does that do to the pathway? That puts a little bit of Rio in there. He said, "I'll be on panic attack medication for the rest of my life." Oh, you see, the more you say it, the more you think it, the more you go there, the stronger those pathways get. They're physical pathways. Reminds me of the old saying that repetition deepens the impression. And repetition is the mother of retention, going over it and over it.
The sharpness of your cognitive health. Your brain directs your entire body, making its health crucial for determining longevity and quality of life. People in their 70s with robust cognitive abilities tend to live healthier, more independent lives. Conversely, those experiencing memory loss, confusion, or difficulty concentrating face higher risks for dementia or Alzheimer's. Consider Oliver and James, both 75. Oliver stays mentally stimulated through daily reading, puzzles, and learning new activities like piano. He enjoys challenging his mind, feeling sharp and engaged. James, however, has ceased most mentally stimulating activities, spending his days passively watching TV. Gradually, he struggles with memory, misplaces items, and finds conversations increasingly difficult. Maintaining cognitive sharpness isn't merely about avoiding forgetfulness. It's crucial for independence and quality living. The good news is you can enhance cognitive health through activities like reading, learning new skills, solving brain teasers, and socializing, keeping your mind active and functioning at its best. How you cope with stress in your 60s or 70s can reveal a lot about your overall longevity. Ongoing stress doesn't just bring you down emotionally, it can weaken your immune defenses, increase heart disease risk, and speed up aging. But those who handle stress well often stay physically stronger, mentally clearer, and more active. As they grow older, just look at Kate and Amy. Both women are 77. Kate deals with life's curveballs like anyone else, unexpected bills, health concerns, family drama, but she meets them with a calm, measured mindset. She practices deep breathing, stays connected with others, and lets go of worries before they drag her down. Amy, on the other hand, tends to hold on to stress. She's often anxious about things beyond her reach, gets easily frustrated, and falls into negative thought loops. Over time, this constant stress takes a toll. Her blood pressure climbs, sleep gets disrupted, and her energy starts to fade. If you're often feeling tense, drained, or on edge, don't brush it off. Finding healthy ways to relieve stress, whether through movement, mindfulness, breathing exercises, or laughter, can truly extend your years and improve how you live them. Keeping a balanced weight and nutritious diet plays a key role in both longevity and quality of life, especially as the years go by. Carrying extra weight puts pressure on joints, triggers pain, and can lead to arthritis, heart problems, diabetes, and other long-term conditions. Eating well, favoring whole foods, veggies, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats helps with weight control, reduces inflammation, and lowers disease risk. Someone who eats nutrient-packed meals tends to feel energized and well, while too much processed food can cause fatigue and health troubles. Even simple changes like adding more greens or cutting back on sugar can lead to real improvements. Extra weight also adds to joint pain and inflammation, but losing even 5 to 10% of your body weight can relieve discomfort and improve movement. Staying hydrated, eating mindfully, and adding light activities like walking or yoga can all support your weight goals and health overall. With steady, manageable steps, you can ease pain, avoid illness, and keep your independence. Your diet and weight are powerful tools. Use them to build a brighter, healthier future. Start now and your body will reward you for years to come. It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. Little steps done consistently can create lasting results. So here's the big picture. Now that you've gone through these 8 signs, take a moment to reflect. Are you living with strength and energy? Or maybe you're feeling nudged toward better habits. The beauty is, it's never too late to make a shift. Your future isn't locked in. It's shaped by the choices you make today. Whether it's improving balance, boosting strength, or fueling your body, every action matters. Think about it. What if small changes today gave you not just more years, but better years? What if taking care of your health now meant more time with loved ones and more joy along the way? You have the power to shape your future. It can start with a walk, a healthier meal, a quiet moment of gratitude. These tiny actions ripple out, leading to bigger change. Longevity isn't only about how long you live. It's about how well you live. It's about waking up feeling strong, clear-headed, and ready to make the most of the day. So ask yourself, what's one simple thing you can do today to care for your health? Because every step counts. That path to a longer, stronger life. It starts right now. Thanks again for spending time with us today. If you've got questions or want more tips, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more health wisdom, and as always, stay informed and stay well.